How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're talking about creepy things that live underground. From a monster filmed by sewer inspectors to a dragon spotted living inside a cave. Join us as we take a look at the 10 creepiest things discovered underground. And before we get into it, remember to hit that subscribe button for more awesome creepy content just like this.
In this creepy video posted by YouTuber Timothy L. Chibu, a group of teenagers can be seen entering an uncovered sewer tunnel. The tunnel leads into a cave-like passageway and they slowly make their way deeper until they come to a turn. Suddenly the group seems hesitant to continue, possibly hearing something move up ahead. One of the boys edges his way towards the corner, shining a light to see if he can catch a glimpse of whatever it is in front of them. Suddenly, a creature rushes out of the darkness. It appears to be moving on its hind legs. The group runs back down the tunnel and out onto the safety of the street. What could this strange creature actually be? Has this group of teenagers stumbled across the lair of some sort of sewer monster? Let us know what you think in the comments section below. This video, uploaded to GameStar's YouTube channel in 2016, may have captured something sinister lurking below the Walthamstow Underground Station in London. If you look closely as the camera pans along the corridor, you can see something lift one of the tiles on the floor and peer out. The poster claims he didn't even notice the tile lifting until he watched the footage the following day. Is it possible that someone or something has made its home in the underground passageways of this old station? Or could it have a simpler explanation? Perhaps it's just a technician or engineer. Let us know what you think is lurking beneath the Walthamstow station in London. In 2016, the Exploring Abandoned Mines and Unusual Places YouTube channel posted this very unsettling footage. A man, known only as Frank, was exploring the abandoned Waldeck mine in Wiluna, Western Australia, when he managed to capture some very creepy sounds coming from deep inside the tunnels. At the 12:10 mark in the video, you can hear what sounds like a ghostly voice calling out. The explorer looks and sounds visibly shaken, saying, "I've heard some weird stuff in mines, but that is definitely creepy. I don't know what it is, so let's get out of here." The explorer quickly makes his way back along the tunnel towards the exit. He stops every few seconds, looking behind to make sure he's not being followed. What could be making these mysterious sounds? If you listen closely, there's no audible words, however it sounds like it could be a human voice chanting something. Since the video was released, many have speculated about what the sounds might actually be. Some believe it could have been the ghostly voice of a miner who perhaps lost his life deep underground. Others think it may have been a group of cultists performing some sort of sinister ritual. Whatever the sound is, I'm fairly certain this explorer won't be returning to this mine anytime soon. In this video, uploaded by YouTuber Abraham, a person is seen exploring a dark, unknown cave. The explorer pans their flashlights around the ground and notices something strange. They pick the object up and it appears to be a giant egg. The top is missing, as though something rather large has already hatched out. The explorer continues searching the area when suddenly a creature darts out from behind a rock. It looks to have dark, scaly skin and 4 horns protruding from its head. Many claim that this video might actually be proof of the existence of dragons. Because the quality of the footage is poor and the location is unknown, it's difficult to do more than speculate about what this creature might be. Some have claimed that the video appears to be edited, while others believe the footage is genuine. What do you think the explorer has discovered deep inside this cave? Is this video proof that dragons actually exist, or is it just a well-crafted hoax? In 2004, police discovered a mysterious cinema hidden deep within the catacombs, 60 feet beneath the Palais de Chaillot in Paris, France. The cinema, which included a restaurant and bar, was discovered by local police while on a routine training exercise. The cinema included a full-size screen, projection equipment, and an extensive collection of films. They found that it was running on a professionally installed electricity system, and there was also at least 3 phone lines down there as well. The police returned to the site 3 days later along with experts from a French electrical company, only to find that all the phone lines and electricity supplies had been cut out. Everything was gone except a note lying in the middle of the floor saying, "Do not try to find us." It was later discovered that the mysterious underground cinema was actually the work of Urban Experiment, a secret organisation that restores forgotten areas of Paris. In 2007, the group received more attention when they secretly restored the famous clock in the Pantheon located in the Latin Quarter of Paris. Once they completed their work, they notified the administrator of the Pantheon, who immediately called the police. A police unit was formed to track the group through the catacombs of Paris, and charges were eventually laid against the members responsible for restoring the clock. However, after 20 minutes of deliberation, the judge ruled in Urban Experiment's favour and the case was thrown out of court. In 2016, Florida resident Louis Camacho went to check the mail when he suddenly felt a strong vibration coming from beneath his feet. Thinking it was an earthquake, he stepped down to street level and heard a loud hissing sound coming from the drain. Grabbing his camera, Camacho peered inside and was horrified to see an 8-foot alligator staring back at him. You can hear the beast hiss once again, warning Camacho to back away. I wouldn't want to be the owner of that green ball floating next to the gator's mouth. Hopefully no children stick their hands down trying to retrieve it. This creepy photo was captured on Google Street View. At first glance, there doesn't appear to be anything out of the ordinary, that is until you notice the sinister looking clown peering out of the sewer. While it's possible that this photo could just be a prank, it would be extremely difficult to pull off. The clown would need to be waiting in the sewer for the Google Street View car to come by, hoping that the camera is perfectly positioned. Clowns in general are creepy enough, but put them in a sewer and it's a whole new level of terror. What do you think, prank or Pennywise? In 2011, YouTuber Shimmy Jim Hog claimed to have been hearing strange noises coming from the sewer near his home, so he decided to grab a camera and investigate. He makes his way into the sewer when he suddenly hears a screeching sound coming from further inside. As he heads deeper, he's confronted by some sort of bizarre creature. It looks thin and gaunt and the light reflects off its eyes, making it look as though they're glowing. It lets out another shriek. The boy is noticeably startled as he repeats, "I won't hurt you," over and over. Suddenly the monster lets out another cry, this one more intense than the last. The boy runs for his life as the creature gives chase. The poster claimed that he ran home as fast as he could and barely managed to escape the beast. On March 26, 1974, 21-year-old Terry Matthew Betts was examining the damage of a bushfire at his home in Fort George Island, Florida, when he discovered a strange metallic sphere buried in the ground. The sphere, which had a diameter of around 8 inches and weighed around 22 pounds, didn't look as though it had been affected in any way by the fire. Thinking it was possibly a piece of fallen satellite, Betts decided to take the mysterious metal ball home. A few weeks later, he was playing his guitar when the sphere began to vibrate. The sound was said to have disturbed the family dog, who would run and hide any time it began to hum. The Betts family also discovered that if they pushed the ball, it would roll as though it had a mind of its own, often returning to its original position. They also claimed that when the ball was placed on a table, it would roll right to the edge, stop, and then roll to the other side as though it was trying to find a way back to the ground safely. The Betts family took their discovery to a photojournalist named Lon Enger, who described how the ball moved in the St. Petersburg Times. It turned by itself and rolled to the right about 4 feet. It stopped, then it turned again and rolled to the left about 8 feet, made a big arc and came right back to my feet. It was examined by the US military, who found that the sphere was made from a very high-grade steel, and that there was 2 round objects inside the sphere surrounded by a halo made of a material with an unusual density. There were many theories as to what the strange sphere actually was. Some thought it could have been an alien probe or satellite, while others thought it could have been some sort of strange doomsday device designed to bring about the end of the world. Dr. James Albert Harder, a professional of civil and hydraulic engineering at the University of California, examined the sphere and reported his findings to the International UFO Congress in Chicago on June 24, 1977. He concluded that the 2 internal spheres must be made of elements far heavier than anything known to science. He went on to say that, if one were to drill into the sphere, perhaps the masses would go critical and explode like an atomic bomb. Harder then warned those in attendance that there was also a possibility that the sphere was still under surveillance by its alien makers, and that no one else should attempt to investigate the device. Soon after Dr. Harder's examination of the sphere, it mysteriously disappeared from the public eye. To this day, it's not known whether the Betts family still have it in their possession, or if, like many other alleged pieces of extraterrestrial technology, it was confiscated by some secret organisation. Before we get to that number 1 spot and take a look at some sort of mysterious sewer creature, remember to hit that subscribe button and turn on channel notifications. That way you'll be up to date with all our latest creepy content. When this video first appeared in 2011, it immediately caused a stir. It was reported that the footage was captured during a routine sewer inspection by a UK water company. What they caught on tape is the stuff of nightmares. As the camera moves forward, some sort of creature can be seen peering around the corner. The glare of the camera light reflects off the beast's eyes, making them appear to glow in the dark. The camera edges forwards again as the creature disappears behind the wall. A few seconds later it reappears, almost as though it's curiously inspecting the camera. The camera rolls forward once again and the creature darts behind the wall. What has this water company captured lurking in the suburban sewers of the UK? Could it actually be some sort of sewer monster? Let us know what you think in the comments section below.
Well, there's another episode down. Thank you so much for watching. If you can't get enough of the old slapped ham, there's an embedded link right there, or there's some playlist links in the description box below. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.